Danny, Accrington away, what kind of challenge will they be offering this weekend?
Well, a really tough one, we anticipate. I said to the boys this morning, just asked for a show of hand who's played at Accrington Stanley before, and probably about, I'd say 75% of the group put their hand up. And then said who's ever had an easy game at Accrington Stanley, and none of them had their hand up. So we know it's a really tough game. It's always a tough game now. They're a team that play with real energy, real purpose, very aggressive, good in the duels, competitive. So we understand the challenge we have in front of us, but we are a team that feels like we're growing by the day. And Saturday is the next opportunity for us to show that growth. So we're really excited for that.
And we saw that growth, especially in the second half last weekend. We just couldn't finish Crewe off and get that second goal. So that must have been the message this week, just do more of the same.
Yeah, I think it was an easy post-match review, really, because I know a lot of people thought we played well for the whole game. For us, we didn't like the first half performance because, yeah, we have 66% possession, we have a lot of control, but we didn't play with enough purpose. We didn't speed the game up enough. We played in front of them, and there wasn't enough goal-mouth action. There wasn't enough excitement. So for us, we want to be much more purposeful than that. I liked the second half. So second half, it was really easy because we could show them first half, this is what we didn't like and this is what we did like. So I think the boys understand that, and yeah, second half I really liked us. I thought we did well to get the equaliser, and then they're only like one team winning, and you only have to listen to their manager's post-match interview to know how tough the game had been from their perspective. And probably on another day we take one of those many chances we got and we win the game, but it wasn't to be. So we have to keep working on the finer details, keep trying to play for longer. You're not always going to have the whole game on your terms, particularly away from home. We understand that, but to get enough of the game on our terms is something that's very important to us.
Yeah, and externally people do look at the tables and thinking how you should get on in games, but that isn't something that happens with you and Nicky or the squad, is it? You're going to Accrington with a different set of obstacles to get over to Crewe.
We just know it's a really tough game. I think anyone that's lived these levels of football for long enough will know that. You look at league tables, but they've played a lot less games at home so far this season, and their home form has been good. They beat Peterborough at home, they beat Oldham at home in the Carabao Cup. We watched them play Oldham, and they were very good that day. And then even now, their home form in the league, Gillingham, they're in a really good position to win that game. Gillingham pegged them back late, I believe, and the other game against Grimsby, they draw 1-1 against the Grimsby team that beat Manchester United not so long ago. So yeah, for us, we understand the challenge in front of us. We've had a really good week on the grass. I think the group are in a good place. You'd have seen training today. You can feel the intensity. There's competition for places. The boys that come on the pitch on Saturday made a really big impact. They're fighting hard to try to start the game, and it's our job to try to pick a team with the right balance that starts the game, and also pick a team to finish the game. And that's where, for our finishers, we have to be clever and strategic in the group that we pick, because you need a certain level of agility, because of course you have the plan of how you want the game to unfold, but we've all lived football long enough to know it doesn't always go to plan. So to have enough agility to be able to affect the game if we are behind and chasing, and also the right players available to us that if we are winning, that we can seal the game off. So these are the decisions that we have to make. But you look, young Mike has come into the building. He's trained brilliantly. He plays so well when he come on Saturday. He's Sampson's best friend, because he makes Sampson and Jaden Williams better players, and Will Goodwin, when he comes back, are better players, because the competition is what drives the standard of performance. And it's not just that; it's the centre halves. Tom Flanagan come off with a nasty injury at the weekend. Thankfully, it doesn't look as bad as we first feared, which is just brilliant news for us. But yeah, Harvey come in and did a great job for the team, and we also have Jack Baldwin, who played on the Tuesday before, who was exceptional in the way that he played against Wickham. So yeah, we feel like we've got a good balanced squad. We feel like we are we are improving and growing, and yeah, we're just focused on keep trying to improve and keep getting better. And we know that if we can do that and keep finding a level of consistency with our performance, then we will accumulate points.
Yeah, obviously earlier kick-off 12:30. Does that present many problems for you guys? Obviously the supporters, they'll have their challenges as well.
No, I always feel sorry for our supporters in these moments, because you know, Accrington's a long way, particularly it's a long way for a 3 o'clock kick-off, but particularly a long way for a 12:30 kick-off. But at the same time, we understand Sky Sports have been incredible with the funding that they've given these levels of football. We have the best pyramid in the world in terms of the depth that we have in this country, and a lot of that is because of the funding of Sky Sports. So we have to sing to their tune to a degree, and we understand that. But yeah, we're hoping that it doesn't put our supporters off, because obviously they could stay at home and watch it on TV, absolutely, but yeah, they could come and really impact and help the team hopefully get a positive result. And yeah, we really need them, of course, and I have a feeling that they'll be there, and they'll be right behind us, and we'll be doing our very best to give them a performance that they can be really proud to be connected with.